So, another question that a lot of people have asked me around project management, apart from the ones that I've spoken about, is about tools, systems. So, first, I want to say this. It's controversial, it's disappointing. A lot of people won't like what I'm about to say. So, tools should not be your priority. So, what systems to use to manage projects should not, it's not a priority because you can learn any tool in weeks. There's so many different tools out there. There are people that have told me that, oh, they're going to learn this tool, they're going to learn that tool. I know someone that went to learn 3 different tools and they got a job eventually. But by the time they got the job, all the 3 tools are not useful because the organization is not using any of those tools. So the time that you're using to learn tools, you can use it to learn the what works behind the tools. So let me give an example. Planning. Project planning. There's so many project planning tools. I can't even start naming them. And even some organizations have their own enterprise project management tool where it's tailored to each organization's way of managing project management. So how many of those do you want to learn? However, if you learn how to use Excel to write something on one axis and then the timeline on another axis, you can use almost any project management planning tool. So if you have that kind of mindset, rather than focusing on knowing every possible tool, then that's learning smartly. You will use that time that you're using to learn tools to learn the core skills, the attitudes, the mindsets that'll make you stand out on your CV and then in interviews. So that's one thing I want to get out of the way. When I was starting out, I give myself so many reasons and excuses to learn tools, but it didn't work. There's some tools that I've learned that I've not used them in 10 years. So, an example, MS Project. I've not used it in 10 years. So tools should not be your problem. What else do I want to say? So some one other challenge is that people have been in their career for a very long time and they're thinking, is it worth moving into another career path, moving into project management? If you're enjoying what you're doing, just keep doing what you're doing. If you're enjoying the work that you're currently doing. But if you feel like you can do more, if you feel like you're not being challenged, you're not feeling like you're doing challenging work. There's some people like that once they get into a job and they do 6 months and they can do the job closing their eyes, they start getting restless, so they start looking for other things to do. So there are people like that. So if you're that kind of person, then come to project management. 10 years, 20 years, you will still not know everything. So you keep learning. So if you're that kind of person, project management is for you. Some people come to project management because of the money. Personally, I don't think project management pays that significantly higher than other career paths. It's just, because if you're a doctor, you can earn a lot of money. You can even start your own business. If you are any roles, because I'm thinking about organizations and I'm looking that there are people in every department: HR, compliance, risk, marketing, finance, accounting. There are people in every department at certain levels where they're earning a lot of money. So I don't understand why people think project management will pay a lot more. Every career path can pay a lot more. The only reason that I chose project management was I felt that because I would be working on different projects, I won't get bored easily. And to be honest, a lot of the people in some other departments, they work on projects. If you are in senior roles in organizations, you're likely to work on projects. So yeah, money should not really be the motivation, because you can get money practically doing anything. Just have the right attitude and be motivated to do it. Right, so maybe we'll stop there for today, and then we'll see you on the other side. Cheers, bye-bye.